Hi guys, and welcome back to yet another live stream. Yeah, we are playing this game. Since I saw that it was gonna come out, this is yet another game that I wanted to play. I have wanted to play it. Simply as that. Just as the Stray game. And this is also a game that I best experienced with a controller. Okay, let's see here. I think I need to lower the master volume. I think that is good actually. I have fixed the other things beforehand, so we don't have really have to think about that with the graphics and all that. Okay, let's go. Lineage name. I don't know, dude. What is a lineage now again in Swedish? It's probably the thing that I'm thinking of. Yeah. Härstamning. Okay, so maybe we could have like a specific name. Like... Actually, I have no idea. Let's see if there's a generator for that. That's a fancy name. Let's see here. Oh. Yeah, they have so many like interesting names of their lineage. Moncus, Fricus, Shungus, Amungus, Homo Ultimo, Bigus, Dicus. People. Okay, let's just do that because I am not creative. Yeah. This is the first time I'm playing. Yeah. Gender female. Okay. Let's see what species we get. It's interesting. Is this the loading screen? It's quite awesome. I actually have some ice cream here by my side, so I'm super sorry that you have to see me eat that. But I really want to eat it and play this game, and then I was like, should I live stream it? I want to eat the ice cream while I play it. Inspired by true events? Well. Okay. So it's not completely accurate. That sounds awesome. I love the concept of this game. I hope it's as fun as it sounds. loud. Beach knee. Like deep monkeys. Oh, big crocodile. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. It's so scary, I can't really see if any... There's a... What's that other ape doing? monkey. Senses. There's something. So many different things. Jesus, is the child dying or something? Oh, them kids. Oh, it's the one that I was hiding. It's supposed to be comforting. Hi, Colin. Oh, yeah, that sucks. How am I comforting it? I didn't really read how to do that properly. Yeah, the B button is also the one to make noises as in the cat one. Holy crap, dude. Thought I was gonna be able to... The heck? We can climb stone? The heck is this? Super monkey. Ah, this sounds awesome, Colin. Hope it goes well. Can I get up here even? Oh, that is my stamina. I think I got myself stuck. Nice. Okay, we're up. Okay, nice. That's very nice. Can we feed a child? Oh my god, how do we feed a child even? liftable rock. Well, can we pick it up? Oh, okay. There you are. He's like, I'm home again, and no one really cares. Cute. Oh. Yeah, discover something. Okay. Okay, så där är så toolless. Oh, I can switch to it? That's cool. Okay, let's have a grooming session while I let my cat out. So cool that you can switch between them. But I do think the sound is a bit high still. is male. Why can't I do it? Is it because I have this child on my back? I'm playing monkey. I let the cat out. Will you bring the ice cream? I'm dreaming.
So are you
No, I'm the female grown-up. Yes. I need the water. I have no idea how to actually play this game, so I'm just gonna press some buttons and see what happens. There's some things to investigate still. Ah. Is that one of the monkeys making that sound? I thought I already expected this. I guess not. Yeah, this is something new. Oh, it's a stick. Well, okay then. We're gonna think of that, a little stick. Horse tail. Okay. What is the little monkey doing? Is he making that sound? There's a lot of inspecting in this game. I need to drink some water. How do I do that? Oh, scoop. Fresh water source. Nice. Okay, yeah. What else do we need? What's happened to the HUD? Did I accidentally like turn off the HUD? I guess I did. What the heck? Okay, what else can we have? Something here. There's something more my guy needs. Okay. Yeah. Why am I like this? Oh, it's because I'm cold? Yeah, I'm cold. But how do I warm up? Get under here? Freaking obsidian. What the hell should a monkey do with that obsidian? Okay, I guess I gotta be out of the... out of the rain, and then I will be... yeah. A bit warmer. Maybe we should sleep until it's dawn. Can I not let off this? Like, if I put this one up, do I have two? I have two. How do I put them down? I don't understand. I might need to research it because they haven't told me. What is it called? Ancestors. Humankind. What is how to put baby down, not kill them. Okay. Okay, yeah, I need to lie down and I need to be up asleep. Okay, where do we have a sleep spot? spot, right? It's still raining. Jesus Christ. Can I give the children food? Let's eat it. In front of them. Find something with medical properties. But I don't know. I don't know anything with medical properties yet. Could water help? There's something here. Oh well, I guess I have to ignore it. Hi Mask, welcome to the stream. Thank you. Ah, fishing spot, cool, very cool. You're welcome, guys. You gonna fish? Okay, any more question marks in this area? It's like over there, so I need to leave the guys behind. Maybe I should bring like one with me. No children though. This is scary, dude. Scary, but at the same time awesome. Is there another group down there? I wonder if they are dangerous. Maybe I should move my head a bit. Get in the way. There we go. Oh, they're down there. Damn, it's scary. Oh. Here's something. Is that a pool? Hey. Oh my god, I was so lucky. I really thought, oh my god, okay, then I know which button is the release one. That was super scary. I did not know she was gonna drop like that. Crazy ass monkey. Where is that? On the left. Is a dead one? What the heck? Oh. I need to go check on that. A freaking giant mom bear. Hold A. I didn't understand how to do it. Yeah, I'm dead. Jesus, that's brutal. Freaking bird. No, we don't have those. Scary. something over there, but I don't think it's our plan. Okay, so he's sick in some kind of way. Meeting their needs. Don't really know how to do that. It's gonna take some time for me to learn this game, I think. But when I do, I think it's gonna be fun. I didn't wanna take it. Is it good for sleeping? Like what? Maybe I have to look on a tutorial or something. Is he hungry maybe? Did I try this before? Or am I just failing and giving it? Okay, maybe he doesn't want it. I don't understand. I have no idea what to do. Oh, I hurt myself? Poor guy. This is fine now. Better than before, at least. What was I gonna check out? These ones? Add the pile. What? Okay. Oh, you mean I can make like beginning of a fire? Okay. Okay, so that is how you memorize it. I think this one are new. I guess not. Yeah, I know it's a liftable rock, but... Oh! But I can't really choose to do that. There's something over here. A lot of liftable rocks. Just snail. Ew, you're gonna eat that? Ew, that's nasty. Poor snail, dude. Okay. Way too close. Does it help to drink water? We haven't really learned how to heal ourselves. This is Ancestors, the Humankind Odyssey, it's called. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Some kind of noise over there. Oh, there's a big ass snake sleeping over there. Oh my god, this is scary. There's a hiding spot. Is this only a hiding spot for the small ones? Yeah, this guy is gonna die. Well, we were lucky. Why are they so aggressive? Almost dead, dude. What is this? But I am right here. What am I gonna do here? That is meat that we've discovered now for the first time. Nice. Mule meat.
No.
Let's get a protein. Hey, stop. You're getting sick. You need water, bro. That looks way too dangerous. I have no idea where the others are. I don't have time for you, tiger. Oh, I thought that was the bird. I was like, no. Like, I'm bleeding. That snake is powerful, dude. Sheesh. Oh. That's a thing you can do. Interesting. The heck was that sound? Oh, okay. was down there. And he got scared. Ha ha ha. Oh, La Salo. That was way too close. Other place. No, it's just a hiding spot. Oh, okay. I have no idea how to heal us up. I don't think there's a possibility. But maybe I can just let him die and switch to another character. Yeah, I felt like it, so like, no. It was way too close to bleeding out. Okay, so we should actually sleep. We shouldn't be out moving at night. It's not when I'm this bad at the game. That is how you do it. Okay. Are you two males? That's very Homo sapien of you. You're two males, so no. Sadly, we can't create a child. We need female. Female. You female? No. I don't think so. But I have boo-boos. Oh, she is, okay. Maybe the other one was a female too. No, not the plant, the Hungus Mungus. Oh no, it's a male. What is this sounds, dude? How long are we gonna do this for? What is actually happening here? Hi, Colin. Yeah, you've said that before. I've been thinking of doing it. Oh, come on. Can I pick this up? Daradon? No? I was just joking, you ain't coming with me, bro. End expedition, what does that mean? What does end expedition mean? Why don't they like explain more? Okay. Expedition is an action for asking all clan members to stop following you, either through follow me or clan's call. Drop child action. Okay, so don't forget to end your expedition when you get back to camp. I took a couple of elders exploring with me, thinking that they are expendable anyways. Give both a spear and did a nice little check. Killed a couple of critters, then went back to camp with both still with me. Then evolved and slept, and the next day noticed that one of them was dead in the camp. I don't know if he starved because I forgot to end the expedition or if he was bleeding. Okay, so they will only rest completely if you've ended the expedition. If you set someone to follow you, you need to end the expedition for them to fully rest. Okay, I understand now. Oh, are you tired? Fine, okay. I don't understand why she was closing her eyes so much. Hey, you've slept enough. Why are you closing your eyes? Bruh. Oh, we can explore this one. Is this something bad? understand why it's still like this. Do I have to like break it? Jesus Christ, that sound. Goes to rest it from mystery. Yeah, I think I'm gonna quick watch a little video how to actually play this game. Let's do it like this.
Welcome to Ancestors of the Human. The Humankind Odyssey. Today I'm going to guide you through things you should know as a new player. Let's get to it. So the first thing that you should take note is when you boot the game up on PC, because that's what it's on right now, it recommends that you play it with a controller.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna get something to drink. You guys should do as well. It will only take like a couple of seconds for me to get it though. So, run. Okay, let's continue.
Some of you may not have a controller, some of you may be like me and just would prefer to play with mouse and keyboard, but it shows all the controller actions. As you see here, it's saying press A to start. Well, if you don't have a controller, that may be confusing for you. A is spacebar, so you can just hit spacebar, and there you go. That will start your new game. So I already have a game going, but what I'm going to do is create a new game here to walk you through a bunch of steps. So I'm going to click new lineage, and then we have a bunch of different slots here. So I'm just going to click new slot. We're going to give it a name, and then we're going to click confirm. So you have a couple of different options here. I highly recommend doing first time. It's going to give you more options. That way, if your monkey dies, or one of your monkeys dies, you have other ones to continue the game. After that, it takes you to the player help choices. So you have total, useful, immersive, and riveting. I highly advise, if this is your first playthrough, to do the tutorial, because this game does not hold your hand. It doesn't even give you much of a tutorial. It points you in the right direction and says go. So that was one of the reasons I'm making this guide. I'm going to do useful because I don't need the tutorial. Then after that, you pick the sex you would prefer to play. We're going to go with male for this one, and we're going to click start. Okay, so after seeing who made the game and watching a short video, you will be a small little tiny monkey left in the middle of the jungle to survive. No, this is just how you start out. You're going to do what it tells you to do. We see that that's a point. Marks this for occasional baby. It will then put you in the distance tab, because as you can see, we have a verse that about and that's mainly princesses. So wise have, because as you can see, we have provide you have a couple of them. You can see them over there in the distance. The first thing we're going to talk about is senses. Your senses are super handy, and they're going to provide you a ton of info that you don't otherwise have, because as you can see, we have a very limited HUD on the screen. So we're going to talk about those first. To go into our senses, we can hit Q, and we have a couple of different options here. Right now we are on sound. Sound is really good for finding, of course, things that make noise, mainly predators and your companions. So if you're out and about, you have multiple companions following you, maybe you don't know where they're at, one got stuck somewhere or something like that, you can use sound and call, and you see when I call, the baby lights up a little more, and we can see that the baby is over there, and then we can focus on baby and hear him, and we know that that's the baby. And we can also then mark it. So if we hold it down, identify, see it, memorize it, and now we know that that's where the baby's at, and we can get to it quickly and easily. Now we have other options here. We have smelling. Smelling is really good for finding food and other monkeys, primates, whatever we're calling them. So if we go to smell, let's go back to that, and we go like this, so we can see that they're over there. And this is good for finding ones that aren't part of your tribe, because they'll be on the map in random places and you can sniff them out. You can also sniff out some predators. Smelling is extremely good for food. Once you've identified a food source, you can pretty much always find it through smelling. Last, we have intelligence. Intelligence is really good for identifying stuff that's on the map, like specific locations. Those diamonds there are special locations, and then items to use, so like sticks and stones and stuff like that. You can identify those with intelligence. Okay, so now that we understand how our senses work, we're going to go over here and grab the baby. Be very careful when you're up in a tree. You can fall and you can die. Now, once you found the baby, you're going to want to go back to your settlement. And the easiest way to find that is to use your intelligence. So if we swap to our intelligence, and see there, it's marking resources on the map. That's a resource, that's a resource, and that's more than likely a resource. But what we're after is our base. Right there is our base. So in order to get to it easily, we can identify it, then we can memorize it. And now when we back out, it's going to be there and we can easily find it again. Now that we've rescued this little baby and we're back at the base, let's talk about babies. Babies are super important. You need them in order to gain experience, essentially. So in this game, experience is the neuronal energy, and you get that by doing things. But when you're doing things, if you don't have a baby around, then it doesn't do anything. You don't get anything for it. So babies are super important. So I'm just going to run through a few things here about them so that you understand pretty much everything that I figured out that you can do with them so far. Females can only have 2 babies, so each female can have 2 babies. As far as I can tell, babies don't need to eat and drink. You can control them, and even when you're controlling them and the day passes, they just don't need to eat and drink. They have the stamina and health bar and all that stuff, but everything just refills automatically. You can put babies down and pick them up on the bed. So if we go to a bed, this is a bed, and we hit Z to lay down, you can see we can drop the baby off. Once you drop the baby off, you can pick the baby back up by looking at it, so we can have it piggyback again. And we're gonna go back down here and we're gonna drop the little baby off. You can also control the baby. If we look at it and we click analyze, then we can switch. Now you can analyze and switch to any monkey at any time, provided it's in your vision. So we could switch back to the dad, we could go over there and switch to another, we could switch to this little baby. You play as your whole clan. I find the little babies super handy for when things start to get cluttered around your base area, and they will, because you don't really have any storage. You just put things on the ground. If you pick things up and then put them back down, so you're gonna put them all over your base, and that's basically your storage. I find since they're so tiny and small and close to the ground that it's easier to target things. So just a little tip for that one. The other thing, babies can't go out of the bounds of the camp without the parents. So if you want to know where the bounds of your camp are, you just take one of these little babies and you just run out into the wilderness, and you will start to have the fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
And I'll show you what that looks like.
Okay, so I think the slow movement in the beginning, it's gonna increase as you gain like more intelligence and all that.
Here, so if we run past this is the fear of the unknown. So this happens to babies and the adults. The elders don't have fear of the unknown. They can actually just keep going forever. The adults can get further away from the camp, much further, before they have the fear. But babies, they're right there at the camp limit. So you can use this to scout the limit of your camp. Last but not least, not only are babies super important for learning and everything, but they can't learn on their own. They can't craft. They can pick things up, move things around, they can climb, do pretty much everything the adults can do, but they cannot craft. So because babies are so important, I highly advise to keep one on the back of whichever primate you are playing at all times. That way, anything you do, you make sure that you get experience for it. If you take more than one primate out, I highly advise putting a baby on both of their backs, because the more babies you have around you, the faster you gain experience. So now we got that out of the way, let's talk about managing your primates and your clan as a whole. First off, each of them have that little orb down there at the bottom. You can see it's flashing green with a red border around it. That red border is because I need to either eat or drink to fill that back up. If you're doing stuff that's strenuous, like rock climbing, swinging through trees, any of that, you use up the green orb. So see that there? It's starting to go, and it's showing the white orb underneath of it. The green orb is your energy, the white one is your stamina. You don't want to burn down to your stamina, so take a break, just stop doing stuff, and then the green one will refill to the bounds of your stamina. Your stamina will change when you eat and drink, and then that will give you more energy to burn as a whole. Now the red orb is your life, and if that goes down, you don't get that back. So if it ticks away, it doesn't come back. It gets reduced from poisons, injuries, and as you age. So once you go into the age screen and you advance 15 years, the babies become adults, the adults become elders, and the elders die. When that happens, their vitality will shrink. You don't get vitality back. It also reduces with bleeds, which I guess is considered an injury, and you burn it away if you burn through your stamina. So try to keep the green bar up. Don't burn through your stamina unless you have to. You can burn down to the point where the stamina is almost gone, and then eventually slowly get that back, but you don't want to burn health. So in order to fill our stamina back up so that we can have more energy, we need to eat and drink. When you wake up first thing in the morning, it shows you a bar of food, water, and sleep, or I should say 3 orbs of food, water, and sleep. The smaller those are, the more you need those things. Also, you can see that our stamina in the middle there has gone down as well. We do not have much energy. We can refill those things by eating and drinking. Now, you don't have an actual bar to know when those things are full, but they do give you indicators. So if we come over here to the water and we start drinking, you can see that it will start to pulse See it pulsing yellow? So you essentially just keep drinking until it stops doing that. That's how you know when you've maxed out your, I guess, water meter. So we're just going to keep drinking, and it takes a while. It's probably a lot longer than you expect it to be. So we'll just keep drinking until that happens. That way we know that that orb is stretched out as far as it'll go, and our meter is basically maxed out. So there you go, it just flashed green, and now we know that it's basically maxed out. So there you go, it just flashed green, and now we know that we don't need to drink anymore, that our water is full. Next, we need to eat. So we're gonna find something to eat. These here are a great source of food, so we can eat these. We're just gonna grab one. You're gonna have to inspect it. You have to inspect everything before you eat it. So we're just gonna hold down Q and inspect it. It's gonna tell us we discovered a new food. These are safe to eat. So we're gonna eat it. And then when you eat and drink, the rest of your clan should do the same. I don't know why they're not, but they should. Yeah, there they go. They're doing it. So they will eat and drink when you eat and drink. So let's keep doing that. So we're going to grab another one, and we're going to eat. And we're just going to keep doing that until the meter is full. It'll eventually do the same thing that the water did. There's also berries we can eat over here as well. So we're going to grab some of these, discover them as a new food, and now we're going to eat them. Okay, and now we're full, and our bar or orb, I keep calling it a bar, but it's an orb. Our orb is maxed out. So you're responsible for your whole clan. You need to make sure that they've gotten enough to eat and enough to drink. You can swap to any of them at any time, but you can also just check their status by highlighting them and analyzing. You can see that Yek is good. Yek's orb is almost full, and we can do this one. Same, they're good. And we can go over here and check this one. This one could probably use to eat or drink a little more. So what we'll do is we'll just switch. And we'll come over here and we'll make sure that they've had enough water. Okay, so they've had enough water. They need to eat. So we're going to continue to eat with them. So you're responsible for all of your monkeys. It's a good idea to keep them in full health. So just keep eating. And I know somebody's probably going to give me a hard time for calling them monkeys, primates. We're just going to keep eating until this one's maxed out. That way all the primates are in good health, and if we need to take control of any of them, they're good to go. Okay, so we're going to swap back to our other one here. And now let's talk about buffs and debuffs. As you can see, we currently have a buff, so when they're displayed with the little shield down there in the bottom left-hand side, that is a buff. This is essentially a buff against breaking bones, so we can fall much further than normal, and it's kind of like a shield, a protection against falling. And you can fall much further than you think without taking damage. If we had a broken bone because we did fall too far out of a tree, you can eat those green things over there, that grass, whatever that stuff was called, and it will give you the buff, and it will help cure your broken limbs. So let's see if we can do this one more time. We'll try to fall off of here.
Okay, so horse tails for.
Okay, there we go. You can see I fell, and I didn't get any broken bones, but it took away the buff. So you can see right now that we are cold because it's raining. One of the ways to deal with being cold and also get protection from fall damage is to eat these red leaves. So we're going to inspect these because I haven't inspected them yet, and then we will be able to eat them, and they will give us a buff against being cold as well as taking fall damage, as you see there. And now we're no longer shivering. We don't have the little snow.
You know what? I'm gonna have these as notes actually. So horse tail is for broken bones of
Flake. And
cats resistance cold. Okay,
we can eat a couple of those to stack the buff even longer. Now later we're going to get a tool that allows us to grind. Grinding these red leaves grinds them into a paste, and when you eat that paste, it will max out those two buffs. So the bar will be full blue, and they'll last a really long time. Eating some foods will cause you to have these negative status effects, and while you can eat the foods, the status effects are slightly inhibiting and more annoying than just anything. I have this mushroom here and I'm going to eat it, and you can see it gives me like that green stomach, and it also gives me a buff, whatever that's for. I don't know, you get it when you eat too many berries. But the green stomach thing is a debuff, so in order to make that go down quicker, and this is with most of these debuffs like this that you get from eating food, just come over to the water and start drinking, and you can see here that as we drink, it starts to water is with most that's for. I don't know, you get it when you eat too many berries. But the green stomach thing is a debuff, so in order to make that go down quicker, and this is with most of these debuffs like this that you get from eating food, just come over to the water and start drinking, and you can see here that as we drink, it starts to decrease really quickly. So it's like flushing your system. So if you get any of these, like the green stomach or the one that we have the protection against right now, you can just come over here and drink, and it will make that go away relatively quickly. Once we get the grinding tool, we can grind this plant up here, which currently, if we just eat it in this state, will give us fall damage protection. But once we get the grinding tool and we grind it up into a paste, we can actually apply that on our bodies to cause clotting and stop bleeding. If you get hit by something that causes you to bleed, usually a predator attack, you will bleed out until you die unless you stop it by clotting. Using this ground up is one option, and then there is a fruit out here in these trees that you can get. You don't eat it, you actually just apply it all over your body, and I will show you what that looks like. So you're going to need to identify that fruit and find it early game, and once you've done that, you can find it again relatively easy. So what we're going to do to find it is we're going to use our sense of smell. And this actually, I noticed this a few seconds ago. I want to point it out. I told you that sense of smell could be used to find strange primates. So if we do that here and focus and then identify, you can see there that we just identified that's another primate that we can actually add to our clan. But what we're after is the clotting fruit, and we can find that by just sniffing around. So that's a question right now, but we know that there's something there that's most likely a food. So what we're going to do is just jump over there to it. And right here it is. This is what it looks like. It's right there. And if we get in the right situation here, we can grab it. There we go. So we got one. And now we're just going to inspect it. Once we inspect it, it's considered a tool, and then you can see that it gives us the option to apply. So if we apply that all over ourselves, it will prevent any clotting. So there we go. We're just going to apply it. We don't have any bleeding right now, but you know, we're going to create clotting. So now we have a clotting buff on us, so that if we do get any bleeds on us for the time being while we have that buff, we will prevent some of the damage that they can cause. Last but not least, we have coconuts. So coconuts are up there in the tree, and you can identify those with smell as well, but you can find your initial ones here in the camp, and these renew relatively often, so like especially after every save and reload. So we're just going to grab one of them. Now you can't get to them easily right away. When you first get into the game, we have no way of opening these. So if we inspect it, you can see our only option is to inspect it again or drop it. But once we get the ability to switch hands, which I'm about to show you, we can then pick up a rock and bash it with a rock and drink it and get the anti-poison buff from it. So let's just drop that there. We're going to come back to that later. So we can evolve by coming over to the bed and laying down. And now you can see we have the evolution option. So I'm going to hit E, and now we can pick nodes to evolve. So one of the first ones you're going to want to get is this one here. So this gives us the option to switch hands. This starts your whole crafting experience. You can do some early on crafting without switching hands, and we'll get to that in a second, but switching hands allows you to get on your main tool path. And then we have the other one over here that we can learn as well. So we're just going to use that one. It just gives us increased senses. Okay, so now that we've evolved, we're going to back out, and I'm going to show you this coconut real quick. So we're just going to grab the coconut. We're going to swap hands, and we're going to grab this obsidian. And now we can, well, we have to inspect the obsidian, because you have to inspect everything as a monkey. Okay, so once we've inspected it, it tells us that it's a tool. We can hold spacebar down to go into our crafting. This is essentially your crafting menu, and then we're just going to bash it. Now you want to be careful how hard you bash. Don't like crank your hand up all the way. Your hand is your meter, and they don't give you any type of this is the sweet spot. You kind of just got to feel for it. So start light. You can just do little light taps like that, and then just get heavier till you start to see stuff chip away. And there you see the little bit of chip fall away. That's where we want to be. So right about there. One more. There. So hit the coconut nice and hard, but everything's a little bit different, and if you fail at it, you'll just shatter it. So now we need to drop the rock, swap hands back, and now we can inspect the cracked coconut, and it's going to tell us it's a food source. And now we can drink it, and it will give us, I think it's 2 buffs. I don't remember which 2. I know one's poison. I don't remember what the other one is right offhand. Oh, the berry bubbly thing again. So there you go. But the poison one's the main one that you're after because the other one goes down relatively easy. Poison needs to be taken care of very quickly because that will eat away at your vitality. Okay, let's talk about tools now. So tools are considered pretty much anything that's not food. All the stuff that you pick up, sticks, branches, stones, all of that are considered tools. And you can actually do some early on crafting before you have the ability to switch hands. If we grab this branch off of here and we place it in a pile, and technically this is building and not crafting, and then we continue to do that. So we'll place another one down, and eventually it'll give us the option for construction. So we'll grab another one and we'll place that one down, and now we can start construction. When you're doing construction, have your primate be where you want the thing to be because it goes underneath of you. So if I'm like over here and I start it now, it'll pop underneath of me over here. So if I want it to be up against this, then I need to come over here and look at it and hit E, and you can see it went underneath of me. And now we can just do this, keep hitting spacebar till we build it, and there you can see we built a branch barrier. The other thing that we can build is beds. So these here are used for beds. So we need to inspect it first. And once we've inspected it, then we can place it down, and then we can do the same thing. We just place down a pile of them and then jump on them a couple times, and then it will become a bed. Like down a pile of them, we can place.
Yes, I'm a nerd,
Sit
okay.
down, and then we can do the same thing. We just place down a pile of them and then jump on them a couple times, and then it will become a bed like these over here. Now we can also use these for different types of tools. So if I pick this back up, and I have not figured out what these are used for yet, but you can strip them. So if we hold down spacebar to go into the crafting style, and we just do that nice and easy, we get this stick, and we can swap hands and then inspect it. And then we have this stem. Once again, I don't know what these are used for yet. Once I figure it out, it'll probably be in the next video I make about this game. Now, these sticks here, the big branches, these are important. These are essentially spears. Well, rudimentary spears. So we grab this and we come back here because we're cold. And nope, that's not what I want to do. Well, you can hold C to throw stuff, by the way. We're going to grab it. We're going to hit X to swap hands. We're going to go into crafting. And now what we're going to do is we're going to reach down, grab it real hard like that. And now we have a stripped stick. So then you have to, of course, inspect that because you have to inspect everything. And now we can turn this into an actual sharpened spear, but we have to go through our stone tool path first. And we're going to just place this down for now. And I'm going to show you the different stones. So we have stones over here. Grab one of these right here and we inspect it. There's granite, basalt, and obsidian that I found so far. So we have granite here, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to, of course, grab another one, and then we're going to go back under here because it's cold. Once you have 2 granite pieces, you can go into the crafting menu and just kind of bash them. Once again, you want to see those pieces fall off, but you don't want to bash too hard. So start small and just get the feel for it till you get it bashing like that. Now, it's going to take a while. Some things take longer than others to craft when you're bashing them together. So we're just going to bash it a little harder here, a couple more times, and it should, provided I don't get it too hard and crush it. There we go. So now we have our grinder. So this is one of the first tools that's going to get you through that early game. We're going to place this down, and then we're going to come over here and we're going to grab a piece of obsidian. and we're going to swap hands so that we're hitting the granite onto the obsidian, and we're going to do the same thing and hitting the we're going to come over here and we're going to grab a piece of obsidian, and we're going to swap hands so that we're hitting the granite onto the obsidian, and we're going to do the same thing, and eventually this will turn into the scraper. And there we go. Now we have our obsidian scraper, granite, and place it down, and we're going to grab our stick, and we're going to come out here because there's rocks that we can flip to find either mushrooms. So far I found underneath of them, and basalt. So that's what we're looking for, is basalt. So we come out here with our stick and we can use it to turn these rocks over. Okay, so now we just lift underneath of it, and it's the same thing. You kind of just got to guesstimate there. We got another one here. So just don't go too hard or you'll break the stick. Nope, of course not. We're not going to get it. I think there's some basalt over here as well. Yeah, we have one here. So we're going to swap hands, and we're going to grab that. Once you have the basalt and you've identified it, you can grab a piece of granite. So we're just going to swap hands. I think there's some basalt over here as well. Yeah, we have one here. So we're going to swap hands, and we're going to grab that. Once you have the basalt and you've identified it, you can grab a piece of granite. So we're just going to swap hands and grab this piece of granite here, and we can bash these two together, making sure that the basalt's on the bottom, and that's the one we're trying to form. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to hit it until we see the pieces fly off of it. Then once that's done, we will have the basalt chopper. There we go. We got the basalt chopper now, so we can swap hands and identify that. So this, or the scraper, the obsidian scraper, can be used to sharpen sticks. So if we grab the stick and not, can be identify that. So this, or the scraper, the obsidian scraper, can be used to sharpen sticks. So if we grab the stick and not that, and then we swap hands here and we go into our crafting menu, we can use this to chip away at the stick, and now we have a spear. So far I found that the spear is mainly for fishing this early game. You can't throw it, well, you can throw it, but when you throw it just kind of all haphazardly. So if we throw it there, yeah, that's throwing it. And you may be able to use it for getting into a fight, but I usually just run from fights, so I can't guarantee that one. But if we come over here to this and we inspect it, this is a fishing spot. Once we've learned this and we know what they look like, we can find other fishing spots, and there's a bunch of them, and I will show them to you. But now that we know this is a fishing spot, we can come over here and use the spear. You can see we have the option to poke, and we can just keep trying until we eventually get something. Once again, it's just kind of hold it and hope for the best. So we're down here at the water now, right below our base, and if we use our intelligence sense and we hone in on these, you can see that it tells us there that that's a fishing spot. So
Nice.
they're a pretty good way to get food early on, besides all the other options that there are for food if you want to eat fish. All right, now that we've covered tools, let's talk about that crazy circular shenanigans down there in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, because the game doesn't tell you a whole lot about what that's about, even if you go into the help menu and look at it, because there is a help menu, and we'll cover that here in a minute as well. It doesn't tell you what's what, but I figured out what's what and how it works. So the very center there is your experience bar, that white bar there, or that white circle. So if we come over here and we lay down and we go into evolution, you can see that this thing is absolutely massively full. Like, look at how full it is. So then we go over here to unlock these. We actually spend that. You can see it shrinking as we're spending it to unlock stuff. That's what's there in the very center of the circles there. Now there's the bunch of little different dots there, and those dots tell you what your clan looks like, basically. So the little tiny white dots are the old ones. So if we come over here to one of the gray old ones and we look at them, when we look at one of them, it highlights them. You see how it's highlighted over top of them now with the little white beam? That's them on that little, I guess, clan management menu, whatever you want to call that thing. And the same thing happens if we look at one of the other ones. So the bigger white dots are of course just your normal primates, and we look at this one here. You can see we're highlighted over him, and now the little orange dots there are the babies. You can see that we have one with a line drawn to us. That tells us that the baby's on our back, and there's the other baby. And if we put that baby on another one's back, so let's go over here and swap to this one here, and you can see that that little dot there is now on the back of, or next to that one, because the baby is paired with it. So the same thing will happen if we do this one here. So now that we have this one on our back, you can see that it has drawn a little line to it to show that it is with us. Now if we look at one of these other primates here, let's just go over and get this one here, I guess is fine, and we say follow me, you can see that it connected a line to them. Whenever a line is connected to the center circle there like that, that tells you that that's how many are following you. So if we come over here to this one and we do the same thing, shows you them on the menu thing there, whatever you want to call that bar, and it draws a line to show that now we have 2 following us. It's rudimentary, but it works relatively well once you get used to it, and I kind of like it. It's good for managing and knowing where your clan is and what they're doing. And I'm going to show you here the last part of this thing. The outer circle is the radius of your base. So once we go out of the radius of our base, you can see that we'll pop out of there. So we're just going to continue to go out here, and then it will push us out. So there we go. So right about here, right where the baby was starting to get scared, we are now outside the bounds of home base, and they'll stay out there. So if you're out and about, you have 2 of them following you. I'm just gonna tell this one to stay, and then this one will continue to follow us. So now this one's just hanging out here, and now we're going to go back, and you will see that the line from the other one, the following us, it's going to shrink, and they're going to come back inside that main circle. So now we know that they made it back to the base, but the other one didn't. So now we'd have to go out and find that one. And so we'll tell this one to stay now, and it broke the line, so it's not following us anymore. And we come out here, and of course, how would you find it? You can use a bunch of different options. You have all of your senses at your disposal, and now we can just go out here and get this one and tell it to follow us.
This
you
is
can see
what
that it placed a line connecting it to the center again. That tells you that it is following you. And I guess that center ring is essentially just you.
This is good.
So, or whichever one you're playing. So now we're going to come back out here, and there we go. And then when you have them following you like this, you're doing what's called essentially is an expedition is what they call it. So if we come over here to the bed, we can end the expedition. You can't end it any place else. So once you have them following you and doing whatever, you can tell them to stop, but technically the expedition is still going on. If you want to end that, you just come over to the bed, and then you can end the expedition, and they will just go back to doing whatever they do normally. So we do have one additional menu, and that is if we hit escape and back out, and you can see that it tells you that Lee is an adult female. She's single. It shows you her status, little status orb, and it tells you that she's fertile. She's fertile means that she can have a baby. If they're not fertile, they can't. You can mate all you want and they'll never have a baby. They have to be fertile to have a baby. And last but not least, there's a help menu that gives you general guidelines, but it's not very in depth for most things. The controls are relatively, I mean, it tells you how to operate and all that stuff, but it doesn't tell you like some of these things you can't do until later on. So to make stuff playing all for you,
okay,
I'm still
really
like, works. It took me a few minutes to figure out, you know, what was what on this thing, but it did.
Yeah, maybe it could be good to like just reading through all this and all that. I don't know. Maybe this is a game I should play like off camera because it takes a while to learn it. Am I hearing a tiger? Monkey there? A dead body or living one? Wait, did I jump past it? Oh, it's above me? There's a dead body. Sheesh, this monkey's crazy. Hi monkey, what are you doing? Is he hurt? Yeah, I think he has like broken his arm or something. Which means that we could be giving him that kind of plant thing. Mamma mia. No, the other way, bro. What are you doing? I want you to come down, bruh. You grab that? Weren't this against the... I don't know how this looks. Maybe we can try to give it to him. Maybe. Doesn't he want it? Ooh. What is happening, bro? I don't understand what his problem is. Maybe one of these. That'll take some time for me to learn these things. Need to move that aside. There we go. Because it was blocking my view. Apply? No, I was gonna give it to him. I don't understand. This was good to apply, so it gets a buff against falling. Yeah. Should really get some more of those. Just gotta remember how they look like. no idea what to do with this monkey. Oi, 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 oi. Get a small heart attack. A little small little heart attack, yes. No, I don't want you to fall off, eh? Good job, monkey. Okay, we need to grab a baby. That was the one important thing he said about the game. We need babies. Okay, so let's drop this one here. And we should grab the baby. Okay, so the first one Jesus, okay. Okay, so the first one we should take is what was it? Favorite non-Harry Potter movie? Avatar, I think. The one with the blue aliens, as people say. It's not the airbending one. Motor skill first. Yeah. That's box of Mo. More training is needed. Okay. And then it was good to take, what was it? Perception second. Which was the senses, right? Yeah, it was. Can we upgrade some more? Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, they're growing still, but we have like spurted them out. Wanna sleep? I don't wanna sleep. I don't wanna sleep. I know it's late, but I don't wanna sleep. Huh? Jaha. Mm. Okay, what are we gonna do now? Eat and drink? And then we're gonna drink until we see a green flashing thing on the circle down there. Okay, now we're full. Okay. And now we can eat. Oh, we switch on with that one. Okay. Oh, that's how we throw them. Okay. No, you're not getting any, the little child. You actually don't need to feed them, that's interesting. I wonder what the bubbly thing is now again. This helps against it. Let's actually sleep. Okay, now we have slept enough. Okay, so the things we should do first is we should find cocos and bash with obsidian. And those we could find up here, right? Yeah, that is cocos. Okay, grab. Yeah, cocos truppa. Let's get an obsidian. Oh, okay. Nice, okay. Okay, let's take that one and inspect it again. Cracked cocoa. Nice. Maybe we can give it to one of them. No, it's just holding it randomly. Cute. What can we do next? There was... Okay, we can put the branches in pile. Should do that. Okay, so maybe it would be a good spot here. Drop. Just stripping this pottery. Okay, start construction, and I want it here. This is how you build. Start the deconstruction. Huh. Haven't we inspected this already? He's like, whoa, what happened? Am I doing something wrong? There we go, okay. Don't be too crazy. So many more possibilities open up now. Let's see. Oh. Okay, what's this facade? No, eat it. Is that a monkey I'm hearing? Okay, it's not feeling well. Is it poison? Oh, maybe I should give him cocoa. Should I give him cocoa? I don't know if I have to open up a new one. Okay, I'm just gonna put my stick here. Don't play with it, children. Gave it to a monkey here, but yeah, he's not using it. Oh, you have it. Take item. Wow. No, I'm cold. What did help against cold? Cut helped against that. It was the red leaves, I think. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. And he's gonna follow us now. Cool, we found a new member. Nice. Is he still thirsty? What are we doing here? What did just happen? Did we... because we accepted a new guy into the clan and he was like, welcome. Yeah, welcome. It was a female too? Yeah, okay, let's bond a bit. Which is a bit awkward, but you know. I have no idea how long we are supposed to groom that. He's like, good job, good job. Oh, nice. That's really nice. Couple weeks back, yes, that's very true. When do we mate? Oh nice, you found something. Nest. Ah. Oh, sorry, mate. Oh, sorry. But how do we mate, bro? Oh, maybe I need to... Maybe I can't do it when I have a child on me back. Okay, I have no idea how to... She's like, frick off. I have no idea. Ancestors, the humankind. Shit. How to mate? Yeah, no shit. Have females ikväll. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, how are you? Okay, can we... Yeah, get over here. Give birth already? Sheesh. That's a bit dramatic. Oh, so cute. What is it doing? Move it. Yeah, that's right. Move it. What is that? While moving? Okay, that's cool. Okay. Where's my child? Are you my child? No. I want to switch to Anne actually. Grab me, baby. This is my... Can I not move it? How do I piggyback? This is not mine. This is mine, I think. Okay, Hey, Cug. Get yourself a child. We should go as a couple. Okay, let's investigate some stuff. Natural grass sire. That is how you create a bed. Okay. Yes, okay. Oh, whoa! I'm gonna have a bunch of fun with this game. We need to take those... The bird over here. There's a cup of fever. There's more. Yeah, we should really use a cup of fever in case we like fall or anything. Yeah, they're everywhere. The thing is, how do we get over to the tree the best way? Can't really jump over there. Oh god. Thought she took a hold of the wall, but I guess not. It's always a very scary doing that. Maybe I should have gotten myself a spear. Okay, we're full on that. Okay, his stomach hurts. I need to take my own one. Okay. Can I not drink while I hold this? Huh. I guess we should go back home again. Because, like, we need to create a space really useful in case anything comes our way. I don't really know how to attack yet, but you know. Something we can figure out. I'm gonna watch more like YouTubers playing this game, so I can learn the game a bit more. And just play off camera a bit, I think. Then it will be more fun for me, for you guys to look at me playing this game, I think. Okay, if we put this down here, I can also take yours. How are you, dude? Are you thirsty? How thirsty is he? Okay, now I got full. But I do need some food, I think. Yeah. Okay, I think it's time for me to like end it. I'm gonna play some shell games and then go to bed. I think that's a good little plan. So yeah, that was all about it for today's stream. Despite me just figuring out things, I hope it was fun to at least watch me experience this. And yeah, that's about it. I am editing a couple of videos. It will be uploaded more with the time, as the time comes. But at the moment, I'm feeling a bit busy, like with my mental health and coming back to work, and I need to focus on it like fully at the moment. So I'm sorry about that for my absence here on my YouTube channel and also the live streams. But yeah, I'm hoping to get back to you guys soon, because I do like this. It is my hobby after all. So yeah, but I want to thank everyone who joined, watched, liked, and also commented in the chat. Yeah, and also you if you're watching this VOD in the future. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you're having a good Saturday and that your the rest of the weekend will be good. And we will see each other in my next video or live stream. Bye guys.